How are you today, John?
Oh, I'm doing very well, thanks. How about yourself?
Not too bad.
Too bad. We're enjoying this little festival thing here they've got.
You know what? I didn't know until my sister showed up and she was like, "Yeah, there's got it blocked off with a bouncy house." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "No, I have my own bouncy house. My granddaughter's here. Hey, we're having a great time."
There you go. Yeah, it looks like it started raining, but it was.
Yeah, it's rained a little on and off. I drove in from Whiting, Indiana, and it was like kind of on and off too.
Sure. Oh, okay. So yeah, it just seems like the weather. It's starting to get cold. Summer's over. It's unfortunate.
I know.
So
It's sad. So fast.
Yeah.
Like, when was it really ever like summer?
I can't believe it's football already.
Yeah.
I know.
That's like, oh my God, I would start crying when my son's like, "Mom, you know football star." I was like, no.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like football, just the fact that it's supposed to get like cold then.
Exactly. No, see.
That's how my boys were. We went for they took me to dinner last weekend. They were just like, Prince was like, he was like, "Mom, you know I love you," and I was like, "Yeah, I know you love me." No, I'm just saying, because you know football starts today. I was like, seriously.
So, I'll see you around. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Started.
I was like, okay, fine.
That's where I'm, I've never been into sports. I'm big like a football player, but I'm a musician. I'm an artist. So
Okay.
I never got into sports.
Yeah, my daughter, she loves sports, and my son, Prince, loves sports, and Ellis, the youngest. But the third child.
Nope. Remember we thought he was gonna be gay?
Oh my God! All
Remember?
three of my boys, yes, I did.
I swear he was so sweet when he was younger.
You can't say those things anymore.
No, I know.
Now you go to jail for making this up.
I know, but he's my family, so I could say that.
There you go.
My boys used to run around in my heels. My oldest boy used to play with his sister's toys. The Barbies, he hated the Ken. He always wanted the Barbies.
Interesting.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
And then my other son, who ended up being a chef, he's an executive chef now.
Oh, nice.
He used to run around in my shoes.
Remember when he used to scream the way he used to cry?
She cries like that.
She cries like that?
She cries. When she gets upset, she's like, China's like, "What is wrong?" And I'm like, "Oh, no." I was really young when I had Egypt, because I'll tolerate him. But Ava, she started moose calling. I'm like, oh, no.
Wow, that's a little much.
I got to look at her, but I'll take off your shoe for now.
My daughter's the same way. As soon as she gets in the car, she kicks them off.
How old is she?
Just around. She's 9.5, but she's been doing that since she was a baby.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. She does not like her shoes on.
Yeah.
Well, naturally, shoes are bad designed for the feet. Your feet are supposed to spread out, and shoes keep them bunched. That's why bunions, corns, all that stuff.
You know what?
You're not supposed to get it. Yeah, it's supposed to be barefoot. So that's why I think naturally kids, it feels uncomfortable because they're so young.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she just in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That makes sense to me. And then also when you're sitting down, the way the pressure puts on your hamstrings and your calves, you have tons of muscles that are tied to every small little part in the foot, all the bones. So they feel it more. It just feels extra uncomfortable, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. But we just have to get better shoes. They're just no good.
Yeah,
for
a lot
kids.
of them aren't good for you.
And we don't really buy them to fit.
Yeah.
We try to buy them to look appropriate.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm old now, so I find the shoes that have arch support and are like, because I'm like, no, I'm too old to be looking cute. My heel days are way over.
That's how I feel with my work shoes too.
No, they have to have good arch support for me to be walking around.
I don't have time to be ashamed of my. I have a big foot, always have.
There you go. Yeah.
It's just gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. Like my son ended up with like hammer toe because he used to make his prints because they couldn't find his shoe, the style he wanted.
Yeah.
He would force his feet into shoes.
That's the worst thing.
And his toes are all messed up to this. He wears the right size now.
Yeah.
But when he found out how they have to fix hammer toe, he was like,
"Oh, did you see it? Do you see that one program on TLC where they they break your toes to fix that hammer toe thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I never heard about
it's
that.
crazy.
He's taking care of people. They come out and they have the pins sticking at the top of their toes.
Yeah, that's so
And I'm just like, no. I tried to convince Prince. I'm like, you should just go see. He was like, Mom, I've looked it up. I'm like, oh, damn.
No, he doesn't want to deal with it. And I could understand not wanting to go through that, but it really messes with your back, your lower back.
It messes with your whole body.
Your whole body.
Yes.
It really does. Yeah. I've been going through a lot of stuff. So I'm talking to a person, she's a specialist and specifically on feet. She went to college for it because check this out. When she was 8 years old, a car ran over her foot. Okay. And so where her whole life in her 20s in college, she would just drag it everywhere she would go.
Oh, nice.
And so she was studying podiatry, studying the bones, studying all that stuff. And she won something and they said, you get to pick which body part. She said the foot. I want to do the foot. They said, okay, fine. Here's a cadaver. You got to cut it off yourself and you can study it. She took it apart. She did all that. She's obsessed with it.
Really?
She fixed her foot herself at 23 years old.
Wow.
She walks like you can't even tell anything ever happened. It's perfect.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, she fixed it. She said, if you're breathing, I can bring it back.
Oh my God,
She's
that's amazing.
She's amazing. This person had their a nerve cut during surgery, and so they couldn't move their toes. It was all dead. And she says after 3 weeks with her, she's getting them wiggling their toes again.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, she's amazing. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
That's truly a blessing.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do without. Like, okay, so maybe you bust your finger, or her arm is so.
Yeah.
Your feet and your spine, forget it.
Yeah.
You can't mess with those because you need that to get around.
And that's what she said. She said the worst thing that could happen is for you to lose your foot because so much of your body takes place on what if your foot's not there, the foot muscles aren't there.
Well, I'm in physical therapy now because I do have a Morton's neuroma on my foot. And they did tell me that it's the shoes that I have been wearing, the amount of walking that I do because I do work in the hospital, as well as weight. Everything it is to my feet, as well as the imbalance of my knees. I was just like, oh my God. So now I'm doing physical therapy, and now I'm going to walk back on my heels the way I'm supposed to be walking.
Yeah,
my
you have
shoes
to
are
invest.
all wide.
Yeah, you have to invest in really good. It's like my son Philip. He was like, "Oh, Mom, I don't care." He was like, "I don't care how expensive the shoes are. If they're good for my feet, I'm gonna buy them."
Yeah.
He was like, "Because you can't mess with your feet."
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to splurge on your feet.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Stuff we don't learn until we're
until you're kind of like forced to because you mess up your feet.
Yeah, and you're just like, oh, my lower back's hurt. And we're like, your shoes. That's why you shouldn't have been doing this in the first place. Yeah, unfortunately, fashion. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. But I remember growing up and going like in grammar school. Mom used to take me over to this orthopedic shoe store and always buy me orthopedic shoes. Do you know how bad I got teased because they were like old ladies? But they were probably the best shoes for my feet.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
That's exactly.
I used to hate it. She used to make me wear those shoes.
What's the name of them? Brown.
Doc Browns?
No. They were something beeswax or something Waxburg. They're called Waxburg, and they were downtown.
Okay.
And she would make me wear these like old nun shoes to school. She never made you do it, but I remember her making me do it. Yes.
I remember the black and white.
Oh my God, I hated those shoes.
And I remember walking into that place and it'd be so dark, and I'd be like,
and like all but your old people in that place, right?
When I graduated 8th grade, she took me to this place in Indiana, and she bought me these old lady white shoes, like, with the curve like cut out. And I was just like, nobody's wearing heels. You're not wearing heels. I was like, this has a heel. I'm like, it's a square heel. Everybody's wearing like shoes. And I was just like, put them on. I'm like, I'm an old lady.
And they were like so expensive, and I would have to wear those shoes. They're probably the best shoes for my feet too.
Yeah. Mom knew that.
Oh, she knew that. Yeah, but I hated wearing them. Everybody was wearing those like pointy-toed shoes and the heels and stuff. And she's like, "Those are so bad for your feet." Oh.
Yeah, exactly. So are you two related?
Oh yeah, this is my sister.
I'm the baby sister, and this is my older sister.
I see. Okay. I assumed. I just never know how the relation works.
Yeah.
Oh no worries.
So that's cool. So sisters, very cool. Do you all grow up here in Chicago?
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Like people see my kids, and they're like, my kids are a mix of African American and Mexican. And people look at them, and my oldest, and probably the two youngest, you can kind of tell they have some type of mix.
Yeah.
Now my second child, my first son, he'll tell you in a heartbeat I'm black, and I'm like, well, why don't you say you're both?
Right.
Yeah.
He was like, because they don't have to explain it, and I'm not trying to explain it to anybody.
No,
You
he
think I'm
looks
black,
total
I'm black.
that he's black.
I'm black.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, whatever my dad is, that's what I am.
Yeah, but I get a lot like people think that I'm Italian.
Really?
They say I look Italian. I'm Polish and Mexican.
Okay.
My dad's from Warsaw.
Oh, wow.
And my mom's from, she was born here, but her parents are from Mexico.
Okay. I'm 100% Mexican.
Oh, you're 100% Mexican?
You wouldn't think if I get Italian.
Really?
A lot of
Are
people
you?
think I'm
Now,
Italian.
you know what?
100%.
I hate to say this,
Yeah.
but when you told me your baby wants her shoes off,
Uh-huh.
I was going to say, with my daughter being Mexican, she
Uh-huh.
always says that. She's like, Ava takes her shoes off. That's her Mexican. She
Yeah.
don't like shoes.
Yeah.
I wonder if that has to do with it. That's funny.
And that's when you said that, I was like, oh, I wonder if you're Mexican. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to say it. I'm going to be like, are you fucking racist?
Yeah.
It's just that
That's
my
so-
daughter says that.
I wonder. No, and that might be. You know what she used to say? Because her mom was raising her Greek. She used to say, "I'm not Greek. I'm Mexican." I'm not Greek, I'm that." What's funny though, we did the 23andMe.
Yeah.
She is 0.4% Greek.
Oh.
Shut up.
Her mom isn't Greek. They don't know they're Iranian. They're not Greek.
Oh.
The 0.4 Greek she gets from me. She doesn't even get it from her
Oh
mom.
my gosh.
Yeah, they're not Greek at all.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah.
I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I
No,
want
it's
to
so
do
funny. My son Egypt, who's the chef, he lives in Florida.
Uh-huh.
He did it, and he was like, "Mom, I have a question."
Oh.
He was like, "Who the fuck is from the Congo?" I
Oh,
was like, "What?"
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know. He was like, "Mom, I'm part Congo." I was like,
Okay.
"Oh,
Congolese.
okay."
Yeah.
Okay,
I got
maybe
a
it's
little.
that.
I got a little. Yeah.
I was like, "Maybe Grandma. I don't know, honey.
Oh, that's so funny.
I have to do. I never knew who my actual father, my birth father was,
Oh,
but
wow.
my grandmother, and my grandfather raised me.
Okay.
That's why we're sisters.
Mm.
Yes.
Does she
Safety
want-
first.
These are unopened. Does she want any? I don't know if she can have.
Oh, there's candy.
Candy.
See, can I have? I say thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Oh, I want some.
Got candies.
Delicious. Wow.
How old is she?
She is 2.5.
2.5.
She was born at 27 weeks, believe it or not.
Oh, wow. 27.
27
Wow,
weeks.
Wow, it's like a month and a half early, right? It's 40.
Yeah,
Yeah.
40, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
She came early, and it's so funny because, hang on, let me pull it up for you, okay? I want you to spill them. Open your hand. Good job. There you go. Got it? Eat that one. Put it in your mouth. Wait till she realizes it's chocolate. She doesn't know it's chocolate yet.
Oh, she just knows it's candy. Those are the good ones. Hopefully she
Yeah,
likes
those are the good ones.
But yeah, she was born and they had to intubate her, and she kept trying to pull the tube out.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, I bet as a baby, they don't know. They just know it's a thing in there. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
then
Poor thing. Oh my
They
God.
finally 2 days later they take it out, and they put the mask over her face.
Yeah,
She said he's snatching the mask off.
of course.
So
yeah.
about 3 days after that, they give her a nasal cannula, and she would pull it down and put it in her mouth, and
Oh
she'd be
my gosh.
content.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "You want me to breathe? I'll do it, but it's coming through my mouth. You're not putting it in my nose."
Oh, that's so funny.
And I told my daughter, I was like, "I don't think she has an issue, Shiloh." She was
Yeah.
like, "Well, I don't want anything to happen." I said, "I don't think it's her.
Yeah.
I said, I think she came early for you.
Yeah.
She came to save your life.
Wow.
She's good."
That's amazing.
Yeah, so God bless. She was there for 3 months,
Yeah.
and she left out of there. She was amazing,
Yeah.
and she's thrived ever since, giving her mother hell and havoc.
That's great. Yeah, I have a really good friend since I was like 12, and he lost his son who came early because they did the intubation incorrect and they
Oh, no.
pulled his lungs.
Fuck!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, just out, and it was like that was it. It was awful, awful.
What type of shit?
Yeah, awful story. Yeah. But
Oh, that's so sad. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry to hear that.
yeah, it's really
Oh, how is he?
I mean, this was years ago. He's had more kids, but he's still like
You carried
Still-
you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was
you
his son.
can.
Yeah, and he still says on the day, "Happy birthday, Ashili." Like every year he makes a post
Aw.
about it. Every year, it's really hurt him a lot. He's a really great dad. He won custody of all 3 of his children from a very bad mother because he's a really good man. Really good.
you. Aw.
Wow, that is so sad. Did he end up suing the hospital? Could he prove it? I mean,
They didn't because it didn't matter. They were like, no, it just happened, so it doesn't
Mm.
matter. And this is honestly in America, like I think what is it, like 30% of children die during childbirth. Like it's just really bad. But
Wow.
if the mom doesn't die, the kid could die. It's just how it is out here. It's just really bad. And that it's not even like an indictment of the healthcare system because it happens also with like home births.
well, yeah, okay.
Kids die through that all the time. Same
Yeah.
thing. It's about 20 to 30% survival rate. Like
Wow.
it's still bad.
Yeah.
So if you can do both, the combination, like that's the best chances. Really, it's really unfortunate. But yeah,
We were truly blessed with this one right here.
that's what we do.
And then, I think not even she was even a year. And then my daughter got her kidney and pancreas transplant.
Oh wow.
So
Oh, because she was a mom, right? She had a kid, so they kind of bumped
yeah,
you up
so
a
she
little.
had she was on dialysis for almost 3.5 years,
Wow.
and we were waiting to get a kidney pancreas, and she got a baby.
Yeah.
So she got a pancreas, kidney, and a new kid.
So then
Nice.
after that, they were like, okay, well, are we done? Because,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
and then God's grace, she got a kidney pancreas last year in October,
Wow.
and she's been wonderful ever since.
That's phenomenal. That's really great.
So I told her, I says, this little one is here to keep you
To
going.
keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have such bad baby fever. It's like
Do
so.
you?
It's like
Oh my God.
I only have one daughter. I'm Mexican though, so like
Uh-huh.
my abuela is like only one. Like what do you do?
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, oh, mijo, hurry up, okay?
Right? Like, what's wrong with
She's
you?
like,
I
you're
know.
only a little good looking, so.
Oh my God. It's funny you say I have 5.
Uh-huh.
You have 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, we all had a bunch of kids.
And you know what? Honestly, I told them, I said, if I didn't get spayed and neutered, I
Uh-huh.
probably would have had fucking like 9.
Yeah.
I think so too. I would probably have more too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want more. I would like to be around 9, but the problem is I have to get somebody to like me enough to have 9 kids. and
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
doesn't
Mm.
I don't know. I
That's
don't
so
think
funny.
I don't think the one I married really liked me. But
Oh no.
No, I know.
Oh, no.
all the ones afterwards were like, we have a baby? No.
No,
Mhm.
not happening.
They're like, are you sure? I'm not spayed and neutered.
I'm so
Thanks.
glad my baby days are long gone.
Oh, yeah.
Long gone.
Well, you know what? As a man, though, there's time.
No,
Yeah.
men can have kids up until they're very old, like much older.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
catch somebody.
Yeah, not me. I'm good. I'm
Listen,
glad I
listen.
can't.
Yeah, we'll see. I am talking to somebody. She's from Mexico, and she's like, I want kids. I was like, good. Great.
There you go. Okay.
That's
Perfect.
good.
All right.
Isn't it crazy the way you meet people now
Yeah.
nowadays?
I love it. Yeah, yeah. She found me just random website. Totally
Yeah,
random
online,
app.
yeah.
That is crazy. The
Yeah.
online.
Yeah.
Yes,
the
it's,
dating
everything's
app.
online.
Yeah.
I met my guy. He's from Colombia, and we met online
back.
too. And I've been to Bogota several times already.
Oh,
Thank you.
awesome. How long have you two been together?
Actually, it'll be a year in a month or so.
Oh, wow. And so you do the long distance?
Yeah,
so
we
you'll
did a
go
long
back?
distance, and he's
Okay.
trying to get his visa to come out here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a whole process. But yeah, that's the way people meet. I mean, last year I went like on a whole bunch of dates, and I'm the type of person like, oh, they're like, I want to come over. I'm like, nope, we're meeting
Right.
somewhere.
Yeah.
You're not coming over.
Right.
Yeah,
nope,
no
that's
way.
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I met like all kinds of guys, different relationships, different
Get your
things and
candy.
stuff. But
Uh-huh.
it was very tiring. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It was exhausting. I'm like,
And then
I just
and a lot of people
can't.
don't find looking for a relationship anymore either.
No.
No, they're just looking for one thing and that's it.
Oh,
I mean, for a while that was
Mhm.
okay with that, but
Yeah,
after a
but
while I was like, no, I can't do this no more.
Sure.
I need something serious.
No, and that's me again. Because I do want to have kids. Most people don't want to have kids.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 38.
Oh,
okay.
wow, you
Yeah.
look good.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you look really good.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I love how you're like, oh, I thought you were older. Okay, well, 38's young.
Yeah, 38 is young.
No,
yeah.
I figure you would be in your 30s. You don't look, because gray doesn't tell anything.
Sure.
No, it
nowadays-
doesn't. It really
Nowadays
doesn't.
it
Not-
doesn't.
no.
Not anymore.
No. Back in the day, you'd be like, oh my God, gray. But
Mhm.
now, shit,
Yeah, I got a lot of great.
I wear my gray proudly, damn it.
No, me, I can't.
Shit, I love my gray. I worked hard for this gray.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right. As soon as I had my kid, it started happening.
See?
So,
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
Yeah.
your body knows.
It just knows. But yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, 38. I think I got time.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
you definitely have time. That's for sure.
How did you meet the young lady you're talking to now?
She found me on a dating app called Boo. That just lets you like randomly you can just chat with people from like wherever. It
Oh,
doesn't
I
go
never
by
heard of
range.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's pretty decent. It has a lot of tests and all that stuff, which is like rare. And we're like crazy compatible, which is really
Right. Oh,
interesting.
that's
Okay.
good.
Yeah, not just from the test, but like we've been talking like nonstop, which is nice.
Right. That's kind of nice. I like that when you get like somebody that's very responsive to you, just like you'll get a text like or a message like right out of the blue. all day long from them, like they're thinking about you.
Yeah.
That makes this kind of like nice, but when you meet somebody that you're always like texting or messaging, you're like, oh, this guy's not really into me.
Right.
You know, it's time to block him.
That's something she said. She's like, it doesn't feel like I'm carrying the conversation. Like
Yes,
it does with other people.
exactly.
It seems like that's the case.
Yeah, which is so nice.
Good. What, baby? No, you're not getting any more candy because you have to go eat.
We gotta go eat.
You gotta eat, and then I'll give you your candy, okay?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, she's like, wait, but there's more.
And all of a sudden, she's like, no, but I know John. John, she's really candy.
John,
John, like candy, the candy guy.
Yeah.
But you know what? She's like that with my boyfriend because she sees my boyfriend and she's just kind of like, You're like, you want a Twinkie? Twinkie? Hi, Arta. He's just like, really, baby?
Yeah.
Give me your foot. I'm gonna get ready so we can get
You
out
gotta
the car.
Yeah, my daughter has an older sister, so when I met her mom, she had a daughter who was like 2 when we met, and that's how I got her to like me with Nutella. Like her mom gave her some, and then she's like, "Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom." I was like, "Okay, cool." And I was like, "Well, I'm gonna tell." She's like, "Yeah, I got you.
Put it down.
I'm gonna be your best friend." Here we
Yeah.
go.
Exactly.
Did you grow up in Chicago?
I did not. I grew up in California.
Oh, really? Where?
Yeah, so I'm born and raised in Northern California, it's like wine country area.
Oh, Napa.
Yeah, Napa. Yeah.
Napa, Sonoma.
Exactly.
I lived in. Actually, my son still lives in Fairfield.
Oh, nice. Okay, so
Yeah,
you know, so
yeah.
I grew up in Santa Rosa, so like
Oh,
right
okay,
by
Santa
you.
Rosa,
Yep,
right?
exactly,
Yeah, my 4 of my kids were born. No, my boys were born
California.
in California.
Yeah, always were.
Michelle was born here. Millie was born in Japan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Oh,
my
wow.
boys were born in California.
Nice. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very cool. Yeah, so I grew up out there. I lived in LA for my 20s, and then
Okay.
I moved here in my 30s.
Oh, nice. Do you
Okay.
like it here?
No, I'm always cold.
That's funny. I hate the cold.
Uh-huh.
I hate the cold.
Yeah, like now, like it's 70, and I'm just like, I need a coat. Like,
Oh my gosh, I love it.
yeah,
No candies. You have to wait.
Mhm.
that's good. She knows. She knows that word at least.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
great. She can say it very thoroughly. That's
Oh yeah, my daughter is. My daughter can't see,
great.
so she teaches her everything that she possibly can. So when she wants stuff,
Sure.
can tell her what she
Oh,
wants.
that's great. Yeah, yeah.
and then if she
that's
doesn't get it, she'll be like, "Give me a hand,"
yeah.
and she'll be like, "Oh shit, no, I gotta get up."
Mm-hmm.
And she'll walk her to the back and
Sure.
take her to the cabinet, and then my daughter knows what's in the cabinet, so then they go from there.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, those little adaptations, how you make the world work for you. So, and that's
Oh, yeah.
great that growing up with a parent with a disability kind of makes you more capable. I feel
Yeah,
like.
Yeah.
So
exactly. That's for sure.
Yeah, because the oldest, she's 15,
Mm-hmm.
and when my daughter lost her sight, she was 6.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that was kind of the last time she kind of seen the
yeah.
oldest one.
Oh, wow.
But with that happening, Alana ended up learning how to, unfortunately, like read her emails.
Yeah.
Her reading scores were phenomenal.
Oh, I bet.
She was 2 grades ahead of herself
Sure.
when she would get tested, and they were just like, "What the hell?" And it was like, "Oh, she's kind of forced to read and spell for her mom."
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow. Yeah. So,
So
of course
she-
you knew how.
so she learned it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Her, and then I was on a flight one time, and there was a smell that gave me the worst baby fever, and it was a dirty diaper.
No.
That's so
Because
funny.
I always changed my daughter's diapers. It was like
Yeah.
her little moment, and like if she had poop, I'd say, "Do you got a little caca for me?" And she'd go,
Mm-hmm.
"No, it's pumpkin pie. It's pumpkin pie."
Aw.
And so that was always our moment. So like if a kid's pooping, that means they're growing. All systems are going correct. So I'm happy.
That's funny.
So yeah,
Yes.
because baby poo gives me baby fever.
Yeah, she gets. Her mother will tell her. She was like, "You got doo." She calls him doo doo bot. She goes, "You got doo doo bot?" She was like, "No."
No.
She was like, "You stinky." She said, "You tinky butt."
Yeah.
She was like, "No, come on, let me change your diaper." No.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I remember. Yeah, they'll have their diaper you can see hanging off.
Yes,
of them.
Yes.
exactly.
Hanging off. Be like, you got a little poop? No.
Nope, nope.
I'm fine. I'm good. It's like such an interruption to change the
Yeah,
diaper.
I know.
It's
Or
so
they
funny.
disappear for a little while, and then you see them squatting down. You're like, okay, you're taking a dump.
Yeah, yeah. You can tell like the look on their face.
Yes,
like, it's
yeah,
concentration.
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, if you want to clip the seatbelt, it'll beep. It's gonna start beeping if she's not.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
You just have to have it clipped either way.
Got you. Hold on. Right here. Lay down.
Yeah, nowadays cars, if the seat's unbuckled and they feel weight, like groceries or something like
Yeah.
that, they just bing, bing, bing the whole way. It's so annoying. Yeah, which I get it, safety thing. So
Yeah.
like if I were to take us to the dealership and say, hey, can I disable it? They won't.
No,
They
I
won't
know.
do it.
Yeah, they won't do
They
it.
won't do it. Yeah, they're like, no, it's a safety feature. We're not going to turn it off. Where are you going for lunch?
We are going to the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, that's fun. Oh yeah, I see here. All right.
My sister is treating me for my birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
That lady, if you ever want, she's on Wabash Universal Health Institute. That's the one. If you ever,
Oh, for the foot.
for the foot. If your doctors can't figure it out, or you want a second opinion, like I said, she's a genius.
Universal Foot Doctor?
Yeah, Universal Health Institute.
Health Institute.
Universal Health Institute.
Yeah, and you can come and she'll have you walk, and she'll watch you walk, and she got X-ray vision. She can
Oh,
see what's
wow.
wrong with you. Just
Is
from
that
you.
her practice? Is it like a group?
It is her practice. Yeah, she created it, and she brings people on. She has another doctor there, Dr. Andrew, phenomenal chiropractor. Same thing. She watches everything he does. She supervises him, and she's teaching him what she does.
Oh, cool.
And so there's two there, and then really great massage therapists also.
Oh.
She does acupuncture.
Oh,
Really,
nice.
like I said, really really smart. And again, it's all science based. She's like, this is the energetic flow of it. It's not hooey. She's like, I understand why acupuncture works mechanically to revitalize the nerve.
Right.
Wow.
So that's
That's
really
so
interesting
cool.
stuff.
I've thought about acupuncture, even though I'm terrified of needles.
Yeah.
But considering that I had that electrical test done on my leg,
Yeah.
and it hurt like
I
shit.
did that. I had that too.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's
Yeah.
it. And you know what? It made it bad because he did the outside of my calf,
Uh-huh.
and I was kind of like, ah. But when he did the outside wasn't so bad. The inside was kind of like, ah.
Yeah.
And then the thigh was kind of like, eh. Because he makes you tighten. They want you to tighten and flex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, truck.
Yikes.
And at the end of it, the whole study showed that I had some paralysis on the outer side
Oh, they
God.
found it.
of
They were
my
able to find it.
calf here. Just a
Wow.
minute. Wait. Yes, truck.
Which side
So
is it?
it's going to be on your right
Oh,
side.
okay. Yeah,
There's a
I did
chase
that
here.
when I went numb, and they were like, "Your nerves are fine. There's no blockage, no
Exactly.
stop, no issues." So that's why I had that. I was like, "All right, well, I got to go somewhere else then and figure it out."
Well, the numbness that I have at the front of my toes is probably the beginning of neuropathy because I work in the OR.
Sure.
I've run over my feet with the cart.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it's pretty painful. So now I wear
bet.
steel toe.
Oh yeah.
So we can get off right here
Here,
because it's
right?
downstairs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I figured. Right
John, it was a pleasure.
It was
Yes,
a
it
pleasure.
was. Likewise.
Yes.
Thank
It
you
was a
so
delight.
much.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Say thank you.
You take care. Be
You
safe.
too. Thank you.
I'm going to put your things back up
Oh, I
here. I
appreciate
laid
it.
them on the
I
thing
appreciate
because of the baby.
Mhm.
Take care.
Thank you. You too. Enjoy your lunch.